Greetings, everybody. My name is Brent Justice, but you can just call me the Doctor. Welcome to my new playthrough of Star Trek Online. I am doing this playthrough in 2015. In fact, it is July of 2015. As of now, this means Season 10 of Star Trek Online is out. Therefore, this is the absolute latest playthrough of this game starting right now. Of course, it has to be said, as time goes on and as we play this game, there will be more updates to this game. Seasons may come out. That means Season 11 and onward may be out during the playthrough of this game. That's fine. That's welcomed, in fact. This is an ongoing MMO with changes that happen every week. So we will just take that in stride and move on. This is an MMO, an MMORPG to be exact. This game is free to play. This run-through, this playthrough I am doing for you today is free to play. That's right, I am on a free-to-play account. So you and I will get to experience this game together as a free-to-play game. I have no veteran perks. I will have no lifetime perks. We will experience together what the free-to-play experience has to offer. And hopefully, as a veteran of the game myself, I can provide some insight on how to build a good character in ground and space given the constraints of a free-to-play account. I will not spend a dime on this game during this playthrough. No Zen ships will be purchased. No Zen items will be purchased. I will use only what the game gives us freely. And I will show you how you can be successful in this game with those items. I am going to play on the Federation faction. This is going to be a complete Starfleet run-through. In a way, a bit of a role-playing run-through, as I've got a character in mind that we're going to play as, and she, yes, she, is going to have a profile. I've got a nice profile worked up to put on this character, so that will give her a little personality and a little character as we go through this game. I will be playing as a tactical officer in this playthrough, so there you go. So without further ado, let's get started. We go to new character here. And we are going to choose Starfleet because that is what we are doing today. We are going to do female for sure, tactical. Now, a little bit about these options here. You've got on the free-to-play side here, you've got a human, an Andorian, a Bajoran. Actually, quite a bit of options, more than I thought there would be. Benzite, Betazoid, Bolian, Ferengi, Pakled, Rigelian, Saurian, a Tellarite, a Trill, Vulcan, and Alien. If you don't know which species to choose, the flat-out best one that gives you the most absolute options as far as customizability goes, as well as an extra trait, you want to go with the Alien. So just click race info and that'll tell you the traits they come with and then a little bit about that character. I'm going to choose a human. So we're just going to do this quite basic here. I'm going to use a human. So the traits, these are the traits that I will have available to me as a human. A native of the planet Earth, humans are one of the founding races of the United Federation of Planets, a warm-blooded humanoid species with an average lifespan of about 120 years. Humans have a great deal of diversity, both in their culture and in their appearance. Skin and eye and hair color vary considerably among individuals, and nearly every human is distinct in appearance. While not as strong as races such as Klingons or Vulcans, humans are quite resilient and can adapt to a wide variety of climates. Now, if you would like to yourself, you can of course click each race and read the race info, and that will kind of help you decide maybe which race you want to play as. Alright, now we have to choose our career or our class. You've got engineering, science, and tactical. The one I'm going with today is tactical. It says combat damage, stealth recon, and squad tactics. The tactical officer can deliver damage in the widest variety of methods while supporting his away team by drawing off enemy threat or bolstering their combat effectiveness with tactics and squad commands. Out of all of my characters that I've done in the past on my other playthroughs, tactical is probably the least amount of effort I've given into a character. I started my very first playthrough as a science, and then I did an engineering. Tactical is one that can be a little confusing because of the powers that are available to a tactical officer. You do a lot of buffs and debuffs, and if you're not familiar with what that means or what that is, that might not be the career for you. But tactical is all about debuffing the enemy or buffing yourself and your team. There are a lot of powers to do that. There are active powers that do other things, just like a good old grenade you can throw. But a lot of those are buff and debuff powers, so that's something that can be confusing for people that are new to MMOs. So if you are confused by that, I would suggest engineering probably. Science is probably the hardest to get working right. I would say start as engineering if you're really, new to this type of game. If you know what you're doing, tactical though can be a lot of fun, and that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to start a new tactical captain here. She is a she. Now, as far as uniform options go here, I won't have as many options as you would if, like, say you were a lifetime subscriber or a veteran of the game. On the free-to-play side here, we have the Antares, Odyssey, Sierra, Sierra Black, Sierra Experimental, Sierra Sleek, and the Next Generation Film. I'm surprised the Next Generation Film is an actual option, and they don't make you pay for that. Little surprised by that. Anyway, I'm going to start off with, well, we are a cadet. I mean, this is how the game starts off. This is before the tutorial. We are a cadet, basically. But there are no cadet uniforms unless you buy them off the Z store. Odyssey is what we would get when we go to actually get our first command. I'm probably going to do just something like Sierra Sleek. Let's see what that looks like. That looks kind of like a cadet uniform. Oh no, that looks like a cadet uniform. Yeah, if I were a cadet, that's what I would kind of expect to wear. So let's start off with just that right now. No real customizations to the uniform at this time. As we go through the game later on, I can always customize and add uniforms, so don't feel like you have to spend a whole lot of time here completely, making your character look like you want her or him. You can do that after you get through the tutorial, and once you're in game, you can completely customize everything. Everything you see here, you can do after the tutorial. But for right now, let's, I won't go through all the options because that could be a whole video in itself of the uniform options. We'll do that later. Also, all the body and head options. So let's just leave her like this, but I do want to give her maybe a different face and a different hairstyle. So let's see what options we can choose here. We've got some built-in options. I kind of like that face. Not that face. Not that face. Not that face. Nope. Nope. Let's see. No. No. Maybe. No, not that. Not that. That might be alright. Again, I can change these after the fact. If I really don't like it, I can change these after the fact. I kind of like that. She's got a more serious look on that face. We'll go with that for right now. Now, if her face just suddenly changes after the tutorial, hey, maybe she just had some 25th century face changing technology or something. You never know what they've got. Let's see. Let's do a hairstyle here. Definitely not white, although white hair does look kind of cool. Oh, look at that. They have some new hairstyles here that I wasn't even aware of on the female side here. Of course, bald, but that's an interesting one. I like that. Gonna be honest with you, I like that a lot. Don't know about the white. Maybe a light blonde. There we go. I like that. I'm just not sure about the face, but we'll see. Actually, that might be a little bit better. Although the lips are a little big. Could always change that here somewhere. Lips. Lip fullness, just bring it down a tad. Yeah, that's a good look. I'm liking that. I am liking that a lot. What do you guys think? This is going to be our new character. Well, we can leave her eyes green. That'll be fine and unique. Yeah, that is awesome. This is it, guys. This is our character. This is her. Okay. Now, she needs a background. And in fact, I have a background. I've got a name, a formal name. I need to think up of a ship name. And I have a biography. I, in fact, have it in Word. And what I'm going to do right now is just pause the video real quick. And I'm going to copy and paste my biography that I have created for this character already. And I'm going to put it in here. I'll resume recording and then show you guys what I've got as far as a biography goes. And a name. And the reasoning behind all of that for this character. So stand by real quick. I'm going to pause the video. For you, it'll only be a second. Welcome back, everybody. Here you go. Welcome to Romy Summers. In fact, her full name is Romy Delyn Summers. Okay, I'm a geek. I admit it. Let's just get that out of the way and get past that right now. I'm a sucker for sci-fi TV and sci-fi movie. So I have combined many shows together in one character. Romy, you will recognize from the Andromeda TV series, the android Andromeda, of course. You will recognize Delyn from Babylon 5, one of the best, I would say, sci-fi shows out there in existence. If you have never seen Babylon 5, go see it now. Stop right now and go watch all of Babylon 5 and then come back. And then Summers for the most BA character ever on TV, Buffy Summers. Come on, you gotta give it to her. So yeah, we are combining Andromeda, Babylon 5, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer into one character. And her starter ship, we're going to start with the Andromeda just because I love that name as a ship name or as anything. It's awesome. So here is our biography. Check this out. My name is, well, I guess, all right, I'm not going to try to do this as a woman, first of all, because I don't sound like a girl. Well, I don't know. Some people say I do. I'm not going to try to sound like a woman, but I will read this. My name is Romy Delyn Summers, a small-town girl with dreams of aspiration. It all started on Earth, a little blue planet circling Sol between the Alpha and Beta Quadrant. I was born in a small town to a family that encouraged the pursuit of my dreams. From my youth, I was interested in exploration, travel, and what lay beyond our solar system. While I was a shy kid in school, I did well in the sciences and found a passion with computers to study space phenomenon through my teenage years. After school, I held the odd job here and there, working civilian research stations across the globe studying space. but I wanted to be there, not grounded on Earth looking up. Taking the usual tour you get in school to go visit Earth's space dock, it had always interested me more in what was out there. However, I did not immediately join Starfleet. Instead, I pursued my passions in regular old Earth college, taking my science courses and computer courses, and eventually started getting a liking for the more tactically oriented classes, basically approaching space from a practical standpoint. It was at this time my heart found its place. I did finish my 4-year degree in a record time, I might add, and then immediately signed up for Starfleet with a nervousness. Wanting to expand my interest in tactical, I pursued a path down the tactical career path, knowing I can always take on sciences and engineering courses on the side to provide the backbone to my tactical knowledge. In this way, I would be well-rounded with a strong backing in science and engineering, but also in using those things in tactical situations. Here I am, about to graduate, and I cannot wait to see what happens next. Maybe I'll even get my own starship. Ha! Probably not, though. What do you guys think? Leave your comments, let me know what you think of that biography. Here is our character, Romy Summers. Let's do this.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. Lived long. 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed. The planets Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Countless billions were killed. My home, my friends, my life, all are memories. Time does not stop for one man, and neither does history. The chaos in Romulan space gave the Klingon Empire an opportunity to expand its territory. Today, Jimpak, the Chancellor of the High Council, traded diplomacy for the tip of a blade. Only in battle, Jimpak says, is a Klingon truly Klingon. The Federation did its utmost to preserve its alliance with the Klingons, but war was inevitable. The Romulans want revenge for their lost world. The Dominion is rebuilding its forces. Now the Borg have reappeared, and the Alpha Quadrant balances on the edge of ruin.
Resistance is futile. Warning, ship is under attack.
The fate of the galaxy rests in your hands.
Keep firing!
Wow.
Welcome to Star Trek Online. Today is graduation day, and you soon will be embarking on your training cruise, where the bulk of the ship is manned by cadets like yourself. This tutorial will introduce you to the basic controls of Star Trek Online, including movement, combat, and interacting with characters and objects.
Well, everybody, that was my introduction for my new playthrough in 2015 of Star Trek Online Federation Faction as a tactical character. Hope you all enjoyed that intro. I look forward to starting this in the next video. We are going to do the entire tutorial as one video, and the tutorial is pretty lengthy. So expect this next video to be very long, because it's going to encompass the entire tutorial. But for now, hopefully this will get you guys excited. I look forward to doing this, and I hope that a lot of people watch. Leave a comment and let me know what you think of this start here, and by all means, if you like it, leave a like and let me know what you think. Well, thank you for watching, everybody, and in the next video, we do the tutorial. Stay tuned.